In this video we are going to discuss for loop in C language. So in the previous video we have discussed what is while loop and how the syntax of while loop works and how to solve problems using while loop. So now coming to the next loop present in C language, which is for loop, and let us see what is the syntax of while loop. So while loop starts with a keyword for loop starts with a keyword for and then parenthesis. Inside the parenthesis we have to first perform the process of initialization. That means there will be a variable to whom we will be initializing some value. So there needs to be a variable which we assign, which we initialize to a value, and after semicolon we will put a condition because there needs to be some point at which our loop needs to be stopped. So until the condition is true, our loop will execute, and when the condition get false, the for loop will be terminated. And after checking each and every condition, we will modify our operator, the variable which we are using. We will modify it. So let us try to understand how the execution of program works with an example. So let us dive into the code, and first I include the header file, that is stdio.h, and then the main function. After it, what we will do, I will create a variable, let's say I. And now what I have to do, as in our previous video we have made a program to print first 10 natural number using while loop. So can we make the similar program using while loop as well? So yes, definitely we can make, and we are going to make that in this to understand the use of for loop. So first for keyword, after is parenthesis, and I will initialize the value of I by 1, and until my I value is less than or equal to 10, I have to print the value of I. And after performing one printf statement, I have to increase the value of I also. Inside the for loop, what I have to do, I have to print the value of I with %d comma I, and I will let's say I will put a \t here, a tab space, which will separate I values by a tab. And if we run this code now, so what we are getting 1 2 3 up to 10, which is our expected answer. So you can clearly see what is the difference between while loop and for loop. That in while loop we first check the condition, and after checking the condition, if condition is true, then we enter into the body of while loop, and after performing the statement, after executing the statement, at last we modify the variable. But in for loop what we are doing is we are first initializing the value, and after initializing we check the value, that if I is equal to 1, then we check I less than equal to 1, that means 1 less than equal to 10, condition true, the control of the program comes inside the for loop, and this statement will be printed. And after printing this statement, because no statement after this is present, so control will move to here. That means to modify the value of I, and after modifying the value of I become 2, and when I become 2, the next turn is to check the condition, and 2 less than equal to 10, the condition is true, then our execution get back to the printf statement and print the value 2. And after printing this, the control will next move to this point, and I will be incremented by 1, that means I become 3 now, and then condition will be checked. The condition 3 less than equal to 10, condition is true, that means the execution the program will print the value of I. So this is how execution of program happens in case of for loop. That first initialization, then condition, then if condition is true, then inside the body, and after printing the statement, modifying the value of variable, and then checking the condition, and this loop will work until the value of until the condition is true. In this case, until the I value become 10, the condition will be true, and as value of I get increased to 11, the condition get false, and now the execution of program will be stopped because there is no other statement present here. And if I add one more statement here, then you will get to know that how the execution is happening. I say loop end. If we see the, so at last we can see that loop end is there. So when I value become 11, when I value become equal to 11, the condition get false, and when condition get false, the control of the program moves to this statement directly. It will ignore the block of for loop, and it will just print the string written here. So this is how this is how the syntax of for loop works, and execution in for loop is done. So this is it for now. Thank you for watching.